So our focus is on us placing our minds where true transformation and where true peace and healing can take place. And when this is important, where it says, today the peace of God envelops me, and I forget all things except his love. And again, I mentioned this in the meditation. It's not about denying the things in the world that are going on, the circumstances or situations. It's looking towards the truth. And people think, well, this terrible event happened, this person was mean, this circumstance was devastating, and all of those things are true. But we're not focusing on the fear. We want to turn our attention to love within that situation. And we can't get there on our own. We need help. Just like your little piece of straw, you hold on to your grievance. I hold on to my grievance. I hold on to my fear. I hold on to my unforgiving thoughts because they're mine. I've made them. I've nurtured them. I've worked on them for 50 years. How long have you worked on yours? You know, we have a lot of care and pride we put in all of our pain and suffering. My precious. You know, it's like that movie. It's like, my precious. Cause him such pain, but he's precious. You know, and so these become our these little hateful things become our precious. And we don't know how to have them transformed. We don't know how to let them go. But that is the power of the Holy Spirit, is that he knows how to do it. That's his job. Your job is to say, I no longer want this. I see that I do this. I don't know how to stop this. I need help. And that's what this holiday season can be about for us, that extra little willingness we have to perhaps let it go and not keep holding on to it. Oh, I'm saying a lot of movies, aren't I? I got Lord of the Rings, and I just said, let it go. It's Frozen. Let it go. Let it go. What is it? Remember that song? I think some of us can't forget that song. Anyway. Yeah. But it says, today the peace of God, that's the truth, envelops me, surrounds me, infuses me. And I can begin to forget all things except his reality, his love. And then it's just a beautiful prayer. This is an incredible prayer. Father, I wake today with miracles, correcting my perception of everything I see, switching from anger and hate and judgment to calls for love and extensions of love. You know, a miracle is just a shift in our perception that refocuses our attention, hones our attention on what really is going on in a circumstance. Those people aren't hating me or attacking me or judging me. They're calling out for love. You know, those people who are kind of snide are really extending love in the only way they know. So today I can begin to change my mind as I allow the Holy Spirit to show me the extensions of love or the calls for love. I wake with miracles, correcting my perception of all things I see. And so begins the day I share with you as I will share eternity, for time is stepped aside today. You know, the definition of a holy instant is a moment of timelessness in time. And I say that a lot. And then I say, you know, a miracle is pretty much synonymous with that. Because if you think about it, a miracle is the same idea. It is a moment of timelessness in the midst of your life. It's a refocusing of your attention on love. And when you do that, everything seems to stop. Have you ever had that where chaos is going on and then you feel that sense of oneness and it's like everything stops and you kind of feel the reality of that. You feel that joining with people beyond any worldly justification to do it. You feel a sense of peace that does envelop everything. So a miracle and a holy instant are very much alike in that whole idea that it's just a refocusing. It puts us back in a right consciousness of mind. So this is a day that I share perceptions with you as I will share eternity, because what happens? Time stops when I refocus my attention on love. That's why the Course is always saying, if you heal a moment right now, if you allow the Holy Spirit to heal whatever it is going on in your life, it almost can heal the past right here in this moment now. Ancient hatreds, as it says, can become present loves in this moment as we begin to release. And so sometimes we think about, say, maybe the areas of the Middle East, and we go, there's such ancient hatred there. How is there ever going to be healing? Or you think about the Iranian and Iraq and Iran, those areas of the world, and some of the ancient hates that have gone from the Shia and the Sunni and my God, I was reading Jeffrey's world history book. I find that so fascinating. I mean, I'm back to being a sophomore in high school, and I look at his world history book, and you know, they're all rewritten now. I mean, it's very much more in depth. I never knew about Shias and Sunnis and Kurds. I never knew any of that, or how that happened, or how their hatreds came about. And you can see why they might have been upset, but the amazing thing is they're still upset. And it's so long ago. And there's such a deep-set history in there, and they're still mad about it. And so to me, that's our deep-set anger, our ancient hatreds that we carry. And so we have, 5, 10-year, 15-year hatreds? Maybe we have some family hatreds that have been passed down from mother and father to us. Some judgments that we have, you grow up under your own parents' judgments too, that sometimes we carry on. Maybe there's prejudice, country prejudice. Maybe we just have some basic prejudice for being Americans. Maybe they have some basic prejudice in other parts of the world for just being Russians or whatever it may be. But these ancient things seem to have a lot of control over us until we stop them. And what it's trying to say is you have the power to change your mind now. By how? By sharing perception with the Holy Spirit. This day, as it says in that second line, and so begins the day I'm going to share with you as I will share eternity, for time is stepped aside today. I can be released from this ancient history that I hold on to so much. I do not seek the things of times, and so I'm not going to look upon them. I'm not going to dwell there today. What I seek today transcends all laws of time and things perceived in time. I would forget all things except your love. Now, again, what we want to say in these kind of situations is, well, I have these problems, though. These problems are very real, and I need to deal with them. And what this is saying is basically just for today. Just for today. Let's try this. I know you've got some issues you think are really important to you and that they really need to be solved, and that's fine. How about we just work on those a minute from now? Because I guarantee a minute from now or 5 minutes from now or tomorrow, they'll still be here. So let's, right now for today, see if we cannot work on another level and perhaps heal in a way that when we do pick these problems and challenges up again, it won't be in quite the same angry, hateful way that we did before. And that's the beginning of healing.